That was actually kind of an interesting start, but that's okay. All we did was, what did they do? They Blessing of Kings, their recruit, they went face, and then, actually no, they did it to punch through a totem. Then we hexed said buff minion. So I think this is reasonable. This is the dragon version, and we have no dragon activators in our hand, but that's okay. The only real things that we need dragon activators for are Scale Worm, in order to give us charge, or rush, I should say. And the Crowd Roaster as well, to do damage to big minions. Other than that, this is basically playing like the Control Shudderwock version of Shaman, which I'm sure everyone is familiar with by now. And there's our dragon activator. I don't think we need this. I think I want to get greedy and do some healing. That's a good one to see. Healing Totem's actually very good, because this just... this nullifies their hero power. And that's why we held this back, because we expected some Equality Consecrate stuff, because they're not going to be able to do that in a little while. Title of the Surgings. Let's go ahead and do this. Hero power. And I think we're simply going to wait right now. We probably do Hagatha in order to get our... Okay. Okay, they're running this because they have the, what's it called? The 4 mana? This is 3 to all, so let's just make these... is there ever a way we Primordial Drake? No, it's just, it's so bad for us to do that. I think we have to Hagatha. Hagatha's a board clear. We could have obviously thought about some sort of title surge, but... all of these minions turn into really nice, friendly spells for us, which is nice. And this one we can play proactively. I mean, at this point we play it proactively. Eventually, our opponent is going to play a weapon. That's fine. We know our opponent's very aggressive. We can heal most of this back up. We obviously never get back the armor, but that's okay. You know what? I think we're going to do the Drake because... excuse me. A little tickle in my lungs. You know what? Let's go with the slower card. Let's go with the slower card. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. We got AoEs. We got a few ways to deal with some of our friends here. Is that another equality coming out? It looks like. Okay. All things considered, that's not bad to get rid of our opponent's 2 basically only ways to remove minions. We can kind of leave this up, right? I know we could clear the board with this, but I'd rather develop a really big minion right now. They've already burned their equalities. They might have a hard time getting through this. I mean, they could still run a silence, but I don't think they're running anything more than 1 silence. And if they do silence this, then we still get to attack afterwards. So I don't really think that's giving them any massive benefit necessarily. And again, that was just a spell that needed to be gotten rid of. We really need to find a Hex, and they're going face with that, obviously. So... the things that we need to do right now are weapon removal. And then I think Ziliax into this, attack there, and then we're going to be set up pretty reasonably nicely. We're then going to have 2 mana left over. And I think we might just float those 2 manas. And this just does, the way that we're doing this, it just forces our opponent to not be able to pick necessarily. Is it not going to be shiny for us? Okay, that's not nice.
Unity, precision, perfection. Primitive.
Neat. That's a pretty fun card to get Wind Fury on. After they've already burned 1 of their silences and 2 of their equalities, this could really come back to haunt them. I know that Serenite Chain Gang isn't necessarily the powerhouse of getting Valaneered or Valinard or however you pronounce it. So I think we're kind of okay. You think, DJ, you think our paladin friend just lost? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I feel like we're kind of in a good spot now, huh? Do we just make this attack? We just should, right? We'll test with this one. That's fine. I mean, there's just so many ways to do this. They're all kind of good. I know we could have held the dragon. Oh, wow. We'll do one Farsight. I feel like there's a lot of good ways to do that, and that's okay. Death package, you're saying even Paladin has no win condition, but the board, right? They have that. Don't they also have the upgrade nowadays? I think they do, right? That's upsetting. We really need to find a hex. Top decking a hex, or discovering a hex, or randomly generating a hex. So we have lots of ways to get a hex right now. I'm not really concerned with it. Way number 1, gone. Way number 2, nailed it. Uh-oh. What do we do now? I think we can take... Oh, whoa. This is pretty bad. This is fine. So the question is, however, do we want to roll the dice for one more shot at a hex? I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I don't know if people are gonna get upset with me or not, but I kind of dig this play. Should we do this? They have nothing. We're the only ones who want to play big things. That doesn't really help us. Perfect. 1 mana, 12/6 taunt. Fairly reasonable. That's okay. We'll find another. Oh, okay. We'll find another hex next time, I guess. There's just so much healing coming our way right now. Even if I don't want to play the hex now. Oh, that's so much fun. That is so much fun. Oh, we can't do it though. I know we can't do it. Yeah, we're gonna waste, we are gonna quote-unquote waste, no, I don't want to get overloaded. I still want to be able to play, this is overload 2? We could still Hagatha. We could still Hagatha next turn. Okay, I feel like it's GG's now. I mean, our opponent could drop Tyrion. Tyrion's sometimes fun to start cycling with this, but I feel like we just have far too powerful of a board. Okay, they have Sunkeeper. Sunkeeper keeps the game going. Whatever this minion is going to get nice and buff.
That was a mistake.
Was it a mistake? Well, yeah, actually it kind of was, because you lost a minion. And once again, I mean, we have lots of things to do. The Wind Furies are kind of useless right now. 1 to all. 2 to that one. And then they have 1 big buff minion. Annoying. Yeah, we're the only one with cool stuff to do at their endgame. You know what? All they have is a minion, probably, right? Hey, there's a Hex. Perfect. Just like the doctor ordered. We'll get rid of Elise, because Elise matters the least. There we go. There we go. Let's see, is this a big buff minion? Hey, that is a huge Lich King. And finally we found our Hex, so it's probably... Now finally GG's. Ungoro pack? Thank you, Ungoro Crater. And well played. Just making you drop. Oh yeah, aggro mage against big spell mage is awful. That is an awful matchup, right? I mean, that's one of the worst. That is one of the worst matchups. I feel like this deck, this weird control dragon shaman deck should do well actually against. Let's do this one more time. Hey, a taunt is good. Saves us health again. Let's do this. Pyro, don't play Dino Priest due to the rise of mages. Yeah, I could see that. Oh yeah, if they hit you with a couple polymorphs, GG's, huh? I could see that for sure being a problem. Do we just play the 2/6 right now? What have they done? Is this just straight up Spell Hunter so they're not going to have secrets, meaning we should hero power Gluttonous Ooze and just be done with this? Yeah, that's what I'm going to argue we're doing right now. DJ, it's pretty bad if you don't go second with the coin versus counterspell. Oh, and the ultimate punish. The ultimate punish, as it were. So that's pretty bad news. Do we need more? There we go. Play around that crushing walls. You hate counterspell, no way to play around it. You have to give up a card to play around it. Yeah, basically. And sometimes you're giving up a card that you'd want to save for later. It's potential. Yeah, it has potential to be really, really good. There's no doubt about it. That's upsetting. Although this is pretty good for us right now, isn't it? Hero power, we can do this, and then we'll do this. Yeah. We still don't have any of our big, really powerful, you know, bursting potential. Hey Triz, you're saying the balance change feels awful. Ooh, interesting. Let's discuss this in a second. I think we're gonna go Tidal Surge right now if everyone's cool with it. And to be honest, even if you aren't, I still feel like it's what I need to do right now on the board. Let's get rid of one of these. Let's get rid of both. Ice Block, like Ice Block wasn't bad enough. Ice Block was one of the few really good mage cards. Don't know why they robbed a tier 3 class from one of their only good cards. Ay. Oh, going for the spell power. Okay. Okay, we don't want to hex that right now, to be perfectly honest. In my opinion. Oh, wait, hold on. Are we gonna get punished with a cube right now if we don't hex this? Yeah, I feel like we get punished right now. You think Hex the cube? I feel like the cube is too easy to get popped right now with a play dead or the smaller minion. Oh, wow. That's not excellent news. Now is it? Well, that's a Hex. I'm playing around these cubes like you wouldn't believe. We're going all in on playing around. Triz, you're saying the balance change feels awful? You know what? I don't know how I feel about it. You know what? During the last balance change, during December, that balance change, I think everyone was pretty happy with it because it stopped OTKs. It was like helping to reduce OTKs, in my opinion. But then, that's just annoying. The only thing they didn't change was the Hunter Spellstone. Now, the Hunter we're going up against now doesn't have Spellstone, and you know what? They're still really good, and that's fine. There are allowed to be good decks in Hearthstone. But, yeah. This is what we need for sure. So we're gonna do this. And I think also this. We could have played around Crushing Walls. I'm not expecting our opponent to have Crushing Walls. And then we're going to Shudderwock for a little bit of value. But Shudderwock gets stealthed with a whole bunch of attack. So that's what we're going to do here. That's upsetting. Over here, please. Okay, one more trigger. Over here again, please. Thank you. Zentimo's fun. Oh, just to show everyone what we were talking about here. See, it gets stealth, and then it gets all of this attack, and it still has rush. But we would have probably left it in stealth for an extra turn. And that's the idea behind the Shudderwock in this deck.